Welcome to MYANCAST. This is a podcast where anyone from MYANDORI, which is Malaysia's Bank Discord community server. So, just a short recap about last episode on July, which was a long time ago. Now that it's October, it was about SPM. The podcast was carried out by lovely Kiro and Ran, 03 liners. Do check out our episode 6 or any other previous episode on our Spotify or YouTube channel.
Basically, tonight my children will be experiencing a rather nostalgic, more distinct episode than the previous ones, in conjunction on MYANDORI's third anniversary, which is quite honestly hard to believe that this server has consistently maintained its energy and unity until this very day. Wow, props to that. Here goes today's agenda, entitled Reminiscing the Past and the Present. Woo! Alright, so Shai, I would like you to introduce yourself first.
Thank you, okay. Okay. 1, 2, connect. Annyeonghaseyo, Syemonida. Selamat malam semua orang, sahabatku. Hello everyone. 大家好，我是 Jason. My name is Shane. Jason, any other nickname that you can call me as. I am the third admin for this server, this lovely server, and the host alongside my dear friend King. Nice to meet you all.
So thank you for the introduction, Shai. So girl boss, gaslight, gatekeep. Hello, hi. My name is King, and yes, people also call me here by a lot of names, which I shall not disclose. I am the first admin, technically the second or the first. I am not sure myself because it's owned by two people simultaneously. But I am the current server owner of MYANDORI and also the host for today's episode. Nice to meet you, everyone. Hi.
Hello.
All right. So, okay, so our guest for today. Well, she loves frogs. I mean, for real. Man, I love frogs, if you will. A MILF. Jokes aside, she's an aspiring crocheter. And she's currently furthering her studies in University Malaya in International Relations. Very idola, sangat idola. Tahniah kepadamu. We'll be having our beloved godmother on board. Introducing Aina Alia.
Aina.
No, Jack, stop it. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, I'm Aina,
What?
I guess. Good evening, everyone. I'm sure I think the ones who've been here since the beginning, since the birth of MYANDORI, know who exactly I am and the contributions that I have contributed. Yes, yeah, very nice vocabulary, right? So, do I have to introduce myself like in detail?
Yes, because you're the guest.
Oh my god.
Because
Okay. So I don't know what exactly that you guys want to know about me, but yes, the theories are true. I do have a very creepy obsession with frogs. Not that I've studied them, but frogs are really cute. So you should just try to invest your time in that. Other than that, yes, I think while waiting for my uni acceptance results, I did start a little crochet side business on the side. So, if you guys want me to crochet anything for you, of course, you have to pay in exchange. So, you can follow. I'll just attach the handles later in the stage text. So, yeah, it's true. I am also studying in Surprisingly, I am eligible enough to do that. And it's not actually international relations, but it's called international and strategic studies. I've been really busy for the past few weeks, so I'm really looking forward to this event lah.
Thank you so much for your very nice and very detailed introduction about yourself. So, to start this lovely podcast, all right. So, of course, there's a lot to address because it's all about Meandering, all about our beloved server. We're gonna go back to the past and learn some history about the birth of Meandering and how it all began. So, about Meandering, introduction to Meandering on the surface. So, basically, Meandering, a server for Malaysians who are so into Bank Dream. And this server, let's say there's a lot of activities, a lot of people, a lot of everything you can imagine in the Discord server. there's a lot of activities we've done before. For example, like our fundraising activities. Also have our own podcast, which we are currently recording right now. And oh my god, there's a lot of to talk about Meandori. Like imagine we currently have more than 300 members in the server for the past 3 years. Like imagine that. It's something that me and Aina could never imagine where we started the server. Honestly, let's just treat this episode like a coming of age indie movie, perhaps. And alright, so let's begin with how did Myandori become a thing? Well, Aina, do you remember how it became a thing?
I feel like I've told this to everyone a lot of times. It first started when King and I were only 16, and we were just sitting at the library doing our librarian duties, and out of a sudden, since King was deeply invested in this one mobile rhythm game named Banduri, I think everyone knows what that is. We were both like, we were very, how do you say, we were asking ourselves, why isn't that a proper fan base for people who like are very enthusiastic about this game? I mean, King is the reason why I got dragged into this game. Like ever since she introduced it to me, I became heavily, how do you say, heavily addicted, obsessed to mobile games as well because I had no other, how do you say, interesting hobbies at the time. So yeah, there was a Bang Dream, Malaysian Bang Dream community on Facebook, but let's be honest here, who the hell even uses Facebook? That nowadays
Whoa, whoa,
15, 16-year-olds using
whoa,
Facebook. Who would? No, only Shang does that. Like,
Boomer.
boomers, right?
whoa.
So we needed a more, how do you say, age appropriate
Yeah.
platform. Age appropriate platform, and Discord at the time was also quite trendy. So yeah, why not just open a server and try to dig around on Twitter and sure Facebook as well. Um, the reason why you see me, Shang, and Izati here today is because, well, it just started from me and Izati. We were the first two only people in the server, and then we digged around in Twitter, like, you know, how do you say? Find the keywords Bang Dream, and I literally just found Shang's account and just spammed in all caps, like, "Hey, would you like to join our server?" In
Oh
all
my
caps,
god.
literally just shouting at him, and he was, and surprisingly, Shang knew how to respond, so we knew that he passed the vibe check. Good, Sheng. Anyway, so from then on, Sheng shared the server link to his Bang Dream community members on Facebook, of course. And then, yeah, King did the same thing as well. That's how Myandori became a thing,
Mhm.
Never
from
search
what
Yeah.
Reddit
I can
people.
recall.
Mhm.
Yeah, it all happened because of the existence of Twitter. So if we didn't have Twitter, I don't think Myandori would exist until today.
Exactly. And also if we haven't also like, met each other and all that, if I didn't really like drag your ass into this game, we would never this server would never happen. If Karu Seta from Hello Happy World never caught your attention, this would never happen also.
That's why
Yeah,
we
like
should all give thanks to Kaoru Seta.
how can I?
How can I?
Yeah. Like for real, oh my god, because like I remember clearly that right after we went back home after school, we were also like talking about Minecraft Discord servers and like some of the servers, community servers that you were also into, and you gave me like ideas also on how to like form our very small server. And if I'm not mistaken, we created the server around midnight, like around 11. And yes, what Aina said, she literally spam the people who had like Malaysia and also Bang Dream in their tweets. Whoever had those keywords in their tweets, just like, hey, do you want to join and all that? And meanwhile, while I had my own any Twitter account, Ako Love Mail, back when I was using that account, I was like making a tweet for it to spread and like making all posters and stuff. Like, wow, it was so happening. Me and Aina were like
So dedicated. It
lipas
was
tudung
so
somehow.
dedicated.
Yeah, we were like so dedicated and stuff. Like, I don't think it reached Instagram because at that point of time, we both didn't know if there was like a community, a Malaysian community for Bang Dream based on like Instagram, but so far we only knew of like Facebook, and we were about to create one for Discord. So that's how it all began. So
Yeah.
yeah, hmm. Let's talk about pre-Mandatory 2018. Poppypa and Roselia delayed live. I
Wow.
bet Shang also attended that live, right?
Yeah, but we didn't knew each other at the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we were in the same picture. Can you imagine that? Wow.
Yeah, it's coming full circle.
Exactly. Like, damn, I never knew I was like, this could happen. I never knew that we'll be friends just by looking at that one picture. And wow, we look so scuffed. It's too bad that Aina couldn't join the DV. I think you had like some busy matters to attend to. But and it's from what I remember. Okay, so back in 2018, there was DV Delayed Live viewing for Popping Party and also Rosella's concert. So basically, I went to the DV with another friend of mine, which is Kyo, and oh my god, it was so happening as well because I got to see weeps or basically people who are into like concerts and like weep concerts, Japanese concerts. I'm not sure how to explain this because like uh I'm actually a K-pop stan, and seeing the difference between how K-pop stands act with their faves and also how do they react to like the concerts, and also looking at how Bang fans are like to extend this like Love Live, Idol Master, and all that the way that they react to the concerts, how they are fans and all that. It's like really amazing. It amazed me so much, and I immediately got hooked on like how the fans acted and all that because they were so happening. It was so hyped up and all that. How about
And
you, Sheng? How was the experience for the delayed viewing?
um I was pretty into Bang Dream like
Mm,
before the, and then when they announced the delay building, I was like, oh, I should join. I only joined the Rosalia one because I know that will be the full house. I'm sorry for FIFA fans, but
same.
didn't get to join. It was on the same day as Animangaki 2018. I joined.
Mm,
It was one of the most fun experience I had as
nice.
delay viewing and whatnot.
Mm-mm,
It was pretty memorable as well.
mm-mm,
Yurishi, and also right after that they announced Boy Project, which I'm gonna talk about a little bit more later. It
okay, all
was
right.
memorable for me.
Mm-mm.
It's a turning point, basically.
Hmm. I also wonder what were our lives before Bandori, or at least Myandori. What were we all doing? I know. What were you doing?
I think I was a little lonely girl. I mean, I had King. I mean, I was just like a normal weebla. I wasn't really doing much, just, living the mundane routine of a high school student with really dramatic responsibilities, dealing with high school bullshit. I mean, I'm sure King was doing the same thing, right? And I was really deeply, how do you say? I was also oh my god, vocabulary. I was really involved in other forms of anime as well. I think I would say that back then we were really hardcore. I can't believe do you know people actually admit that they're otakus? It's been a long
Oh
time
my
since I heard that.
Wow.
I hate that word so much. I hate that word so much right now. Like thinking about how I was even before Miandori, we were really cringy back then. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like everyone had like a cringy past, cringy backstory when it comes to anime also. Like, oh my god, do you remember like my Instagram username, Izati Otaku?
Oh my god,
Oh, I
literally
remember that.
Oh my
otaku.
Wow.
jeez.
Mm.
Hi. But yeah,
Right.
life before Boundary was more, how do you say, straight heterosexual, I guess.
Heterosexual. Oh my god. The feeling when the admins are all,
Oh,
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
okay. I guess that goes for the same for me, I guess. It's like wow, normal school stuff, normal in real life stuff. I was also deeply invested into like anime and all that. I remember, oh my god, I remember the time where I wanted to get to know Aina, but Aina baited me into getting to know her. So basically, TLDR, Aina bought this file which had an anime on it. I don't remember what anime was it, but like I pointed it out, and that's how we became friends.
I'm pretty sure it was my Oran High School host club. Oh my god,
Oh.
the amount of
Oh,
people I've met around school, the amount of otakus that I met around school with that file.
How about you, Shang? What was life before Mayandari and Bandari?
let me think back. How old I was back then?
Oh my god, very young.
17, 18. After SPM, I think. Wow, I feel so old. Anyway, really into in other anime community. Just otaku stuff. Mainly Love Life. I was involved in their community, and that's really. I'm just like a normal high school after SPM. Oh, by the way, like when we talk about delay viewing the fifth life, I still remember one of the member here. He drew. If I'm not wrong, it's Yuri. He drew the card which advises to
Oh,
not record it. And then there was a Singaporean who joined the same delay viewing. He created out of his pocket money. He printed the Chen book, the lyric
oh, is it
book
like the
for
fan
Rosalia.
chant for the concert?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know. I
Oh no,
bought
his
it.
pocket money. It
Nice.
was don't know nearly thousands. I think they was dedicated. He was passing out everyone before
Yeah.
the viewing. It was
Mm.
amazing, really.
And also like the cinema card that Yuri made. It was so cute. I still have it. It's like, oh
Yeah,
damn,
same.
like
Need to
the
keep
amount of
it.
dedication y'all have.
Mhm.
So nice. It honestly inspired me
Yeah.
actually.
Shout out to Yuri. Hey, Yuri,
Shout out to
listen.
Yuri Lina. Go follow him on
Yeah.
Twitter and follow his
Yeah.
artwork.
He's a
Support him when he
yeah,
opens a commission.
yeah, good artist. He
Yay,
works
free
for studio.
marketing. Mm-mm,
Works for
yeah.
studio.
All right. So
Mm,
next, how did the three of us go into Bandari, and how was the whole Bandari experience for us? I guess I'll start. Okay, so how did I get into Bandari was like it was because of surprisingly Hello Happy World. All of you know me as like a really loyal Rosalia fan, but actually Hello Happy World got me in. So basically Kyo posted on his Instagram story that in the story, the band story, Hello Happy World was performing in like this children's hospitals and all that, and it was so cute. Like, oh my god, that was like kind of unexpected for me to like see that kind of story in like especially with a game with cute girls and all that. I was like, wow, this could be emo or something, like emotional, and it immediately got my attention. And yes, Karuseta was my first love. Hakanai. Hakanai.
Hakanai.
And yes, I stayed for Roselia. That's how I got into Bandari. It's like through the game, and I was really hardcore, especially when like it comes to playing and also tearing. Okay, shout out to Ako Udagawa, my baby, my beloved. I started tearing for her like almost like I think it was like almost 7 events. Like I consistently tiered for like top
wow.
10 and also top 100. The highest I gotten was like top 20 if I'm not mistaken in my
Wow.
darkness. Like some of you guys here listening to the podcast right now also helped me in it. So shout out to y'all. Thank you for helping me. But I have to admit, I did jump boundary for a while due to like the tearing burnout, and of course, like I got what I wanted. So what else is for me to like enjoy? But like, nevertheless, I was and I am still invested into Mandarin. Like I still do keep up with their songs. I still do keep up with their events and also birthday cards. And also they're gonna have like a really cool card effect. I think it's Kira Mickey Fest, if I'm not mistaken, where the cards are all like, live 2D. It's so pretty. So to those who are still playing the game, please check them out. It's so pretty. They're gonna be released in the Japanese version of the game. They'll come to global soon enough. You just have to wait. So yeah, that's my story. How about Sheng?
Oh wow. That's by the way, that's a really great um
Right. Oh my
experience.
god.
Yeah. For me, It was Comic Fiesta 2016, which is 5 years ago. Wow. It was the one held at PWTC. Really, it was really hot, by the way. I saw the banner. That Bushido have a booth right near the entrance of the PWTC. That banner, alongside with other larger card game stuff they have, um, Benjamin Bennett, it catches my eye. Basically, they have like promotional stuff and whatnot, and then I keep it in my mind to just follow the development of the game, which was released at April the next year, 2017. I hooked onto it. It was at the same time I was distance away from Love Life. Yeah, because of reasons. I just basically on and off from the franchise and whatnot. But then another years later, Myandori happened, delay viewing happened, and then the rest is history, I guess. So the existence of this server reaffirms my interest in this franchise. It really sets my interest apart from other one. When they announced, but I'm gonna go rambling about Argonavis by the way.
Yes.
When they announced it, like usual, I keep checking on the development of the project as well. They only have like one or two live. It was 0.5 and beginning live thing. Only the IRL stuff, which they announced the full band, full in real life band, and then they announced the actual 2D band, basically. I forgot which year, but then it started off. It really became my main stuff. When they announced anime and game at the same time. It was Second Life. It made me think that oh wow, finally this Agonavis project became real. Like it is actually became a real thing compared to previous before this. Just maybe covers small life, is small audiences. To see that became real, and fast forward, yeah, it became a Ren or she. That's it, I guess. Oh,
Nice. If I'm not mistaken, they also had like basking sessions, right? Hyuga, if I'm not
mm,
mistaken.
oh yeah, busking session. To
Mm-mm.
they go around. They go on tour on the whole. I forgot which region. They basically go on tour now and do a
Mm.
busking session. It was nice.
Yeah, I saw also. It was really nice as well. Mm. I guess I can relate in a way, but not in the sense that I was like deeply invested into Argonavis project, but I also kept up with their development as well as it was
uh,
released in like 2019, if I'm not mistaken. And what caught my eye was like no, not really. My attention was like how one of the Seiyu, if I'm not mistaken, has the same birthday as me. I was like, oh, okay, this is nice, and he looks cute. All of them look cute, and all of them are really talented also.
yes.
Yeah, very nice. So, to those who are listening to the podcast live and also in YouTube and Spotify, do check out Argonavis Project. Do check out
Yay.
their anime. Do check out Double A Side, their game, because like they currently have 5 bands if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go give them the same amount of attention as Girls Band Party also because they're both Bandari in the end, you know. All right. So how about Aina? How did you get
Aina.
into Bandari? And how was the whole experience for you?
I think King knows this very well. Of course, initially King was always the person who played her role as my anime news bulletin board. She was just a walking anime news bulletin board. That was before I had Twitter and shit. So if I needed any updates on the recent trending animes or games, I would always go to her. But I wouldn't say that I was a how do you say a religious boundary stan. I'm not that kind of person who I'm just there to enjoy the game. I'm not really into the competition of tearing and all that. At first, trying to understand the slangs of mobile rhythm games or this mobile games in general, like tearing, what's the other thing? Pulling, what? There's another term. Gardening, farming.
Farming, far gardening. Yes, yes, farming.
Yeah, and it's been 3 years and I still cannot fully how do you say associate myself with those terms. So
Understandable.
yeah, also I think yeah, I had many other interests going on at the time. So Banduri was just that one form of escaping from reality. Let's say if I needed some kind of stimulation when I'm bored or whatever, I would always open the Banduri game app. But because of how, for me, my phone was really laggy at the time, so I never really got to play. I never really got to play the game as often as King and Sheng would. But what I really enjoyed about being when in my active years of being deeply interested or like invested with Banduri was that, the how do you say, the sportsmanship and the really pure genuine talent that these girl bands have. Like it's really transparent. You can see their talents quite clearly on stage, and how like they're really dedicated into like giving their all and their enthusiasm. Like, oh my god, my first, I don't know if I can call myself an Oshi, but my favorite band when I first started playing Manduri was, of course, Roselia, because they're just, they embrace their emo side. I really like that. Like the other bands were just like too much for me. Oh, like Kira Kira, Sparkle, Shining. Like I needed something more realistic. I needed some tension, And I think I remember how like a lot of characters in this game in the Banduri universe, they kind of have a really dramatic and very drastic, very lengthy, deep backstory. Like each character has that, but I noticed that it's really apparent in Roselia's characters. I think it
Mm.
was like Yukina or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that really attracted me most to Banduri was, of course, like Kaoru, of course, because goddamn, she's like really hot, bro. Like, whoa.
So true. Okay. And also, oh my god, I remember like your obsession with Yurishi. For those who don't know, Yurishi was actually Lisa's voice actress back before she retired. And yeah,
She
I
was
love her.
Lisa's
I miss her.
first voice
Yeah,
actress, right?
first, like, yeah. And I remember you
Yeah.
were like obsessing with like her bass skills. Holy shit.
Oh my god. Exactly. Like, how can they just have everything? They can be both pretty and cute and like so cool at the same time being able to like, how do you say it, unhesitantly slap the bass just like that. Like shit. And
Mm-mm.
oh my god, like oh my god. Now I'm just like recalling back the feelings that I had towards
Yeah.
Roselia, because like god damn, like I binged a lot of their live shows and concerts. And
Mm.
how do you say, who's Aku's Seiyu, the voice actor?
Agree.
Megu.
Meguchi. Oh
Megu.
my god. I was just really impressed as well, because back then I was also really I would say I was a musician, like in a way I was really interested in musical industry like that. So yeah, I always observed the rhythms and the drums and the bass and the guitar, every single chord that there is in a song. So when I heard Roselia's few songs, like the drum pedals, yeah,
Yes.
the pedal coordination that Meguchi had was just oof. It's like the same level as like a hardcore metal band's drummer, and she can still
Yeah.
maintain her cutesy appearance. So oh my
Mhm.
god,
Yeah.
I'm just man. I think I tweeted about this one time, because that was
Mm.
this one time where everyone was like deeply. They were like very okay. I wouldn't want to throw shade lah, but Monster Slayer, Demon Slayer.
Mhm.
Yeah, Kimetsu no Yaiba's opening song. You remember how everyone was just like really obsessed with it?
Oh, and then you reply with like a video of Roselia, right? And then it got viral.
Exactly.
Seriously.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just wanted people to like how I just wanted people to be aware that the there are much more. There's like the field of J rock is like really wide as well. It's not just restricted to that one Kimetsu no Yaiba theme song. Like sheesh.
Mm-mm.
Everyone started talking like they knew what they were talking about, and like girl, like you haven't even seen Roselia yet, so like I'm not trying to gatekeep, but like
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
For real, I get you. And everyone was
Yeah.
like retweeting. I was like slay and all that for real. Yeah, and one thing
Uh,
about like Bandari's live bands like Poppin' Party, Roselia, Razor Sulen, and all the live singers, the vocalists especially for Mashiro, for Aya, for Kokoro, and for Ran and all that, like they had their characters' image inside of them. Yes, more for Monica. Yes, they had their characters' image inside of them, and while performing, they're still able to like project the image, the characteristics of the character they're supposed to play, and it's so realistic, like you combine it with their costumes, you combine it with like the songs, the feelings and all that. It's so nice. Okay, it's actually like watching a real life anime. It's like 3D, like that feeling. It's so nice
yeah.
for
You
real.
can really feel the power. My
Yeah,
God.
right, the passion as well, like especially like I had, of course, like back then I was so into like their past, their history, like how they for Azalea 4, how their pop people perform, all that. And oh my god, the effort they put in like training themselves like every day before they debut. Like it's so cool. It's so fucking cool, honestly. Very dedicated, yeah.
I I think the audience can see how aggressively passionate we were back then, reminiscing about the when we were still active in this whole boundary fan base, right?
Mm-mm.
I it was a really nice phase. Phase.
Yeah, face very nice,
Thanks.
honestly. Mm-hmm. All right, so on to the next topic about Myandori. So before this, we've talked about how we got into Bandari, how Myandori started. Let's talk about the server itself. Let's talk about
Uh-huh.
each and every generation we all had to go through. At least it was for me, Aina and Sheng, who was there from the very beginning. And so that means we have key, we have information, we have all
Ee.
the things
Ooh.
we would like to spill
Ooh.
about each wave of mods and also each generation basically. So Shang, would you like to begin?
Yeah. So the early days of Nyandori, even it was created by Aina and King. We then invited our friends and whatnot. I think I'm the third or fourth member to join. Basically, we all went our way to
Yeah,
advertise it.
firstly.
Yeah. At the time, there was almost no concrete rule at all. So basically, it's just a simple, no safe for work for there, no DJ stuff for DJ stuff and whatnot. It was chaotic to the point that almost every night we had to enforce cool down, cool whatever you call that.
Yeah, it takes cooldown periods thing.
Can go down in a 10 second, 5 second, 1 second. It was like because it was so active. Everyone who joined during the early days, there's I think they have I would say that they don't have any other thing to do.
Yeah, honestly, like every night some kind of topic will like pop out and everyone would start talking like, oh my god, I love the enthusiasm, but can you be, yeah, don't be rude. Just don't be
Yeah,
rude.
yeah, just don't be rude.
But
Just
yeah, but it was nice because there was like a lot of inside jokes and all that, a lot of stuff that was it was really nice. I still remember back then.
mm.
Like, I think one of the members I would like to give a shout out is like Cam, if you guys remember Cam, the
Oh my
Ayaya guy.
Oh,
god.
okay, my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, Ayaya, Ayaya,
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. He would
Ayaya.
join the VC randomly, just and they just shout, ah, yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah, and
he joined the VC, shouted
uh-uh.
ayaya, and next day he was gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. And then sometimes he would join VC to like we will like play Bandori together. It's so fun lah, honestly.
mm, I miss him.
I miss him too.
Mm, yeah, he's a
Yeah, he's a
good
really
guy.
nice guy.
A moment of silence.
Oh, my
Yeah.
son. He's
I'm on
actually
one side for
studying the same uni. Yeah. I know was really active that period.
yeah, because I think we all had nothing to do
Yeah,
either.
you really had nothing to do. And shout out to all the OG members.
Yeah,
For
the ones.
you, Kyo, Shaz, siapa tu? Blah blah blah. You can still remember him.
Yes, I do. Oh my god. Very iconic. Tall
Uh,
lampu guy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
who else?
yeah.
HK. Shout out to HK.
Oh, HK. Yuri also, I think.
Yuri. Yeah, Yuri
Uh,
also. Wow, those times.
oh,
So
those
it
times.
was wild and chaotic, basically. And then we had our first meetup. You can talk about that first
Oh my
meetup.
goodness. Cringe. I was like going through the photos of like the first, yes, the Love Line one, the Love Line meetup we had. Oh my god. It was, the funny thing is like it wasn't even
Yeah,
about my bundle. It was like Love Line. I'm
love
like,
life.
fuck it. Let's watch a Love Line movie for our bundle meetup. Yeah,
Yeah, it
it
was
was
so
so
awkward.
awkward. Like no one knew what to talk.
So
I think Sherry
yeah,
remembered me trying to like come up with
yeah.
conversation in like 5 seconds.
King tried to start conversation.
Yeah.
I feel bad. No one will reply her. Oh my god.
I remember we all look so crusty, so scuffed.
Yeah. So
Like
stuff.
prints, yeah. I was like, ya Allah, tengok balik
Mm.
gambar
Yeah.
gila.
Shout out to the one who joined. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Rain.
For you also.
HK for you.
Mm. Oh my god.
Please because it was
Oh my god. Oh, but I'm glad we had a glow up session.
Mhm. Yeah, we had a glow up session. Glow up pic where
Yes.
imagine a reunion of meetup where the
Mm.
first meetup
We
of
should
the
recreate the picture.
recreate. Maybe one day.
Mm.
Done.
So basically, it stayed like this until the next year, which is like June of 2019 for the first week. For those who don't know, we had like a troublesome member. I don't
Yeah.
really have any memories of what he did, but in short, because of him, this and due to like this server getting like really famous, getting like traction, because back then I was like very involved in Bandari Twitter, so it was very popular, and I somehow got like connections to a friend to put the link at the official master list of servers for Wondery in Reddit. So that's how I guess it got popular.
Good.
And we held
Yeah.
an official first spot selection. Woo!
Yay! Yay! Selection. It was there was this idea came up because of that troublesome
Yeah,
member.
yeah.
Yeah, we were really scared that that troublesome member. Oh, we were really scared that stop it, Shang. We were really scared that they might ruin our. We were really focused on how we were perceived by the general Banduri fan base. So we really needed to maintain our image, especially as a server that's like consistently accepting members every single day.
Yeah,
So
and
we
we were
needed to, yeah, we really need to make this server in a way that everyone feels comfortable and safe in it. I guess, I mean, there were some advantages from that troublesome member. So thanks to them, we finally decided to
yeah.
establish some guidelines for the server.
Yeah, oh my god, Aina, do you like remember the first time we got like mods for our server? Okay, so basically, shout out to the first and very, very first mods of Mandarin, which is Kiro. He's here right now, and also Yaya. Oh my god, do you remember how we picked them?
How we picked them? Did we do a Google form or something?
Yeah, I think it was something. I don't think so. I didn't. I don't think we even knew how to make a Google form back then.
No. Since like it was totally up to me and King and like a bunch of
Oh,
15, 16 year
I think it's
olds.
specific channel.
There's a
Mm.
You
specific
guys,
channel.
yeah, you guys created specific channel for all the applicants, and then that you
We
guys
were
have
just like,
question.
I guess we were just like, oh, who wants to be mod? And then like those
Who
people
wants to
just
be
reply
boss?
and
I
like,
think maybe we
lie,
don't.
lie.
Yeah, and then maybe because we trusted Kira, yeah, they seem very defendable, I guess.
Siapa tu
Reliable.
kira? It's for fun.
Oh my
You
god.
sure for fun? I swear to God,
Sure.
like in the middle of the whole moderation era, the first moderation moderator era, Hiro was the most strict moderator. So
He
do
was
not
like,
Uh,
believe him.
we
uh,
were under control and stuff. And me and I were just like, sipping tea.
Yeah. Hiro was like the ultimate dictator in this.
Yeah, dictator,
Yeah, I
more or less.
agree. Oh my god. I mean, just like not in a bad way lah, but holy shit. Because like I remember Kiro told me that like I think he didn't tell me like um during the first wave, but like later on when we started to become like closer, he told me that he actually became one because he couldn't stand the chaos and he wanted it to be like, you know what, I'm gonna be the guy who shuts people up, as in like because there was so much things going on and we were like very slack. I mean, I kind of get
Yeah.
it, as if I like hero, holy shit, you were a dictator, yeah. Like, oh,
Oh,
I mean, uh-huh.
King. By the way, your mic is sounding a bit robotic for me.
Oh no, am I okay now?
I know it's okay.
Oh yeah, okay
Nice.
now.
Mm. Yeah,
Hero, dictator.
it's just like Kiro love me or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
mm. Yeah. So basically, it was testing grounds. The changes, especially in reels, made like some of my early members feeling disconnected. Like, I really remember that like the servers doesn't feel the same, and it caused like a lot of
Yeah,
rumors. But I had their
yeah. A
complaints,
lot of
and like
people came to us,
yeah,
came
came
to
to
you
us being
guys.
like, "Hey, why y'all doing this and that stuff?" Like, I mean, I get it. It doesn't have the same vibe, but I would rather deal with this instead of like chaos every day. Like
Uh,
even so, we also received a lot of members. It was still non-stop, and the server was still lively, still positive. Everyone still spoke and all that. Yeah, Mandarin needed change because the amount of new members,
yeah.
so many. Oh my god. Hmm.
How about yeah, the other.
Oh yeah, yeah. On the other hand, oh my god, she was like very helpful when it comes to like technical stuff. Because honestly speaking, me and Aina didn't know shit about what we were doing. This is the first time we're actually moderating a server now, and like there's like so many things that we didn't know on like Discord, even though we made a server, but like we didn't really explore. So like yeah, helped us a lot when it comes to like technical stuff.
Mm,
Kan Aina?
shout
Yeah,
out.
they gave the most detailed explanation step by step. So whenever we need something like we need like proper instructions, Yaya was our main Wikipedia for like administrative and moderation tasks.
Yeah, like how to kick someone, how to ban someone, how to strike someone, and oh my god, the
Ooh.
subject of like Nadeko, our savior, our
Yeah,
life,
Nadeko.
our bestie.
Thanks, Nadeko.
Shout out to Nadeko.
Nadeko love mail.
Yes, Nadeko love me. I don't think there's anything else from the first wave, so let's move on to the second wave.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right,
Yeah.
so the second wave,
Uh,
the next month. Okay, we had a Google form, right? Or am I insane?
This time we made the application more formal. It was a
Yeah.
proper process thanks to Kyo, I guess. Hey,
Mm.
Kiro, yeah. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yeah. So the second wave on Mars were Shushin, Nachi, and also HK. Shout out to them. Whoa! Are they there? Are they here?
are they here?
Are they here? Okay, I don't think any of them are here.
All
Yeah,
three of them know
It's okay, now
sad.
let's not forget about
that.
them.
So, anyways, February 2020. This is where we had the most stuff for the server. It's like there's so many
Yeah,
activities, so
a lot.
many fun stuff, a lot of impromptu karaoke sessions and that. It was so fun, honestly. Where there's like the stay at home week, the most iconic event in my opinion when that came to like Mandari, and also really big meetups. Our MYANDORI share. We're gonna elaborate more about that. The Mandari live viewing and also the game sessions. For me, I feel like the server really grew a lot in this period, and
Mm.
of course, there was like very weird stuff, very unpleasant stuff, like oh
Ooh.
my god, to the point you guys remembered our strike list spreadsheet. Holy shit! Like,
Holy
wait,
shit.
there's gonna be
Ah.
someone in that spreadsheet now. It was so huge,
Wow.
and now we don't even use that spreadsheet because like everyone
Yeah.
is sane. Surprisingly, I'm so happy for
Yeah.
you. I'm so
Yeah.
happy, so
Strike list. It's
proud.
for us more.
Yeah, everyone became like a good kid, behaving. Oh, good boy, good boy, good girl.
Mm.
Okay,
Budak baik.
like, yeah, we made a lot of progress. We honestly did. Our server grew, and like, if I'm not mistaken, we reached 300 members, right? I am not a
Yeah.
grandma.
You are a grandma.
I am
Our
not.
grandma.
God damn it. I am still young.
Mhm.
Anyways, if you want to call someone grandma, call Aina grandma. She deserves
Oh,
it.
Yeah, shout out to our actual grandma. Look at
Yeah,
the role.
Aina's
That she Miandori's golden godmother.
yes, godmother Aina. Aina
okay.
tour.
That's right.
It's not Aina. I'm
I'm
using like
Aina.
yes, she's
Aina
Aina.
is this one. Yes.
Yes,
Bow,
I am
bow to
Kim.
me.
So yeah, we made a lot of progress. We reached 300 members and all that. We even had like at one point of our life, our life in the server, we had like banners, monthly banners. Oh my god, I miss those. It's okay. We need
Wow.
to find sugar daddies and sugar mommy soon, soon,
Um,
soon.
Soon.
Right. Shout out to our sugar parents who donated and also helped us with a lot of financial stuff voluntarily. Thank you so much. And simply put, this is a period of time where most of us are proud of being a Mandarin
Yeah.
member. I
Yeah.
am still proud to be a Mandarin member, but holy shit, that time was happening gila. It's so good.
Happenings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have anything to elaborate? Oh my god.
Well, stay at home. Let's talk
Yeah.
about that. We can go.
Yes. Weren't you and Aina like the guest or something?
Is it? Whose idea is it? First of all, stay at home.
Mm,
Stay at
I
home.
stay at home.
Week.
I think there's a question for this, but like let's keep the elaboration till later. But basically,
Okay.
it was my idea and Kiro's idea, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I DM Kiro a lot for Monday's stay at home week. And yes, RIP staff members. We'll love mail you soon. After this, I mean, after we finish this whole thing, end of the podcast, we'll love you soon. And basically, shout out to staff members as well because
Yeah,
y'all are
shut up.
fucking overweight. It's like mostly free labors, yeah.
Free labor. Yeah.
Labor. So shout out. Thank you so much for dealing with us. Basically, we also did like meetups specifically for like staff members, but I feel like that's really not enough. So later lah, when cases dah turun and all that, let's have a staff member meetup, okay? Alright. You guys have anything to elaborate about stay at home? Like, what was your favorite moment? Maybe Aina, Shang.
I'll give it to Aina first. Go.
Alright.
My grandmother of a memory is
Mm.
finding it really hard to remember what happened. I think all of us have very severe memory loss problems at this moment.
Really? Yeah,
True. Yeah, that too.
I can attest.
Oh la, oh my god.
I mean, basically, we're being like grandmothers and grandfather while doing this podcast.
There was this one stay at home event that I remember very clearly, but I just can't
Is it
word
the
it out.
writing competition?
Ah, it was the writing competition because
Mm.
I think King participated in it, right?
I know it's like rambling it about it. And then you were the judge along with Shang and Batman, right?
I was a
Oh,
judge.
oh
Oh
no.
my
Done. Guess
shit.
who's the winner?
Yeah, I'm the winner.
Hey. Yeah, oh my god. Shay, you forgot. You forgot we were judges.
Yeah, it was. Wow.
See, I think you can see here who the real Warga Emas is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that I was really there to I was there as King's hype man, also trying to stay in a neutral position as a judge
Oh yeah.
as
Yeah,
well.
I was like
Funny seeing that.
I was panicking to Aina and also Shang was like, wait, is my story okay? And then Shang kept teasing me the entire time. I was like, you blue balled me, Sia. Oh my god. I was panicking for my story. It was, oh, by the way, for those who don't know, I participated in Mandarin Style at Home writing competition. I got first place, and the story was of course about my beloved Lisa yearning, yearning.
Yeah, Nick. Ooh. Lisa
The
fan.
Lisa. Yeah,
Post the link here. Post the link here.
yeah.
Advertise
Now,
it. Yeah,
all
yeah,
right,
yeah.
cool. All right. Advertisement. Yes, so true.
Yes.
Holy shit! I'm just like looking at my feed right now and have like 669 hits. Not bad, I guess. 50K. Cool.
669.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a really cool number. It would
I
be
know,
better
right?
if it was like
669.
666.
I know, right? 669. Hey, wait,
No.
I have a new comment. Holy shit. People actually
Ooh.
read my fake this year. What? Really? Okay, thank you, I
But I
guess.
find it really amusing how me and Cheng were the stay-at-home writing competition judges, and King was the was the champion for it, and we're all three of us are talking. It's like kita shock sendiri.
Yeah, there was also the Minecraft competition. I am not sure what happened because
Minecraft,
I was
Minecraft
not
the
chat.
other one, I think.
Oh, the other one, eh? Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So stay at home was like writing, talent show,
Mm.
right? If I'm not mistaken.
Writing the Banduri competition,
Yeah, yeah, and
talent,
singing. Was it
singing,
talent show
singing.
or singing?
Um,
Oh, singing. Oh my god, that means shout out to Ara for being the judge.
oh, shout out to
Woo!
Ara. Oh,
Where's is
shout out,
Ara
shout
here?
out.
Oh my god, Ara's here. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, oh my god, I
Oh, all the
remember.
judges are here.
Yeah. Yeah, oh my god, nice. I remember like Ara DMing me and he was like, "Can I stay in the server even though he's like from Vietnam?" I was like, "Oh my god, everyone loves you, Ara. You know what? Just
Yes,
come in here as a
everyone loves
permanent
you.
member. You're not Malaysian."
Malaysian.
Ara is not Malaysian. Canon. Real.
Ara is an exception.
Our beloved is
Our Vietnamese sweetheart.
yes, Vietnamese sweetheart. Oh my god, we should make that a role. That's so cute. Wait, let's rename him right now.
Yeah, yeah,
Vietnamese.
go, 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 go,
No,
go.
MYANDORI ambassador. Oh, damn. Oh.
Wow,
Oh.
MYANDORI ambassador. But
Embassy.
embassy. How the hell do you spell that? Wait. Da.
Mandori Embassy.
Oh god.
Oh my god. And also the wait, what? Singing, writing, and what? Oh, Banduri competition. Oh my god. Basically the people who have good fingers. I mean good fingers and good
Did they cut that out?
who join that competition. I wonder who's the winner, eh?
Good
Oh, who's
fingers.
the winner?
Yeah, who's the winner? Huh.
Huh.
Hmm.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, it
Oh.
was someone not active. I
Uh,
see. Hmm. Too bad. Shout out to them.
yeah, Zeph. We were hyping up for Zeph.
Yeah. It's a loss. Villager noises. Huh.
Oh.
Huh. I lost in the first round. Mm, so
That
yeah.
was stay at home week.
Mm, the
Great.
best way to ever exist, honestly. Very
Yeah,
chaotic but very well
yeah,
done. Sorry. So shout out to all the staff members and the
shout
judges
out,
and all that.
shout out.
Mm,
Okay, so that was the second wave, and I don't think I have anything to elaborate for now. There's
yeah.
another question below we're gonna talk about a little more.
Mm.
So I think we can proceed to third wave.
Mm. Yeah, third wave, wishes, Ching and Drag as the moderators. Woo!
Yeah. Whoa,
Ching is
shout
here, so
out,
shout out to
shout
Ching. Shout
out,
out to Drag as
shout out.
well. Mm. You guys remember what happened this time? It happened recently, but I forgot.
Mm,
How did it happen?
I think it was me and King who mainly manages the procedure.
Mm-mm.
It's our most formal one.
Yeah, with like
And
a probation mod and
yeah,
whatever. With the
shout out to
proper
the
visa.
probation. Yeah,
Yeah, shout out to probation mods who tried.
yeah.
Ah, yes, and Shane became an admin. Wait, which one came first? Was it you becoming an admin?
Me and
Or was it
admin
them?
first.
Aha,
Yeah,
yeah. So yeah, that was like our most recent development, which is when server began to like slow down a bit silent. Or sometimes it was really silent, especially. But I'm
Mm.
glad like lately there's always like someone or something happening at midnight. It's like random
Yeah.
high conversations about like various stuffs. About I don't know something called bottoms or something.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Let's
Flashback.
move the topic.
Oh, let's change the topic.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Anyways, with some of the active members leaving out due to other circles, mainly they have their own servers, their own small circles, which I don't blame them because I'm also in those small circles. But like, wish were that they maybe some concern over like the server condition is like why is it so silent,
Yeah,
with all
yeah,
that. But honestly, because of whatever the heck happened yesterday, I feel like the server is okay.
yeah,
The current server is
yeah.
okay.
I think we
Everyone,
mature as a
yeah,
server.
true. It's like shout out to Shang, honestly. This is Shang Love Me Time part two. Shout out to Shang being like the most dependable admin in this server, like helping me and Aina out when we're not here. Especially me this year because I'm really inactive due to like uni stuff. And also whatever happened to me and Shang also happened to Shang and Aina where Aina had like foundation stuff if I'm not mistaken and she had to like retire as like
Yeah.
an admin. I'm still here. Don't worry about that. But shout out to Shang.
Woo,
Woo!
Shang!
Shang!
You guys
Woo,
want to
Jesus.
hear a funny
Hey.
story?
Yeah. What funny
Um,
story?
Funny. Ah.
you must you talk about how me helping you and Aina stuff. I still
Mm.
remember. If you guys don't mind talk about it, you and Aina pernah gaduh.
Oh,
But then I have to the
Really?
mediator.
why you mean really?
Yeah.
Kita pernah
No,
We
gaduh.
you
did?
guys
Kita
did
gaduh?
Yeah,
Really
gaduh
over the
gaduh?
over the server.
server. Over the
Now
server.
Oh
it's the
my
tea.
god!
Tea time. Speed the tea.
It,
Pam,
it,
pam,
it was
pam.
very panas. Oh my god. Shang, you can spill because you're the middle person.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so basically, both have different ideas on how to proceed with this server, and
Mm.
I'm not sure when. I think it's during the early of February last
Mm-hmm.
year. You guys got the two of you message me separately. Remember when I called you an hour plus talk about the stuff? I think as well. I have like a call along the end for hours in the end, but okay, to be fair, the fight was. I actually forgot the reason for the fight. Can you guys fill me in?
I remember the
Mhm.
reason for the fight was like I felt like Aina wasn't doing a good job suddenly.
Ah,
And like I mean I get that time she wasn't in uni yet and I'm not sure what happened. Like for me it felt unfair because me and Kyo and
mhm.
Usrika, yeah, no mistaken had to do most of the work and I
Ah,
felt yeah, but like we solved it in like surprisingly the fight also expanded to like our own in real life stuff as well, like personal matters and
oh
all that.
wow,
Oh my
yeah,
god,
I
Aina,
remember.
you remember we were all dramatic tau tak? Like this is one time I was out with Yasmin at like my town and I was like talking to her about it and you were DMing at that time. So I was like, Yasmin, what the hell do I say?
Oh, because I cannot remember a single detail. I think
Wow.
it's something that I think it's like a very. I think at that time it was a I wouldn't say I was traumatized or anything, but maybe perhaps I was. Let's just assume that I was going through something at that time where I didn't really have the free time to go on Discord, like to be active on Discord as I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
before.
Mhm,
It was
mhm.
like I think was that post SPM.
I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
post.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think it
post.
is
Yeah.
Oh, it was last year.
last year, early
I
last
don't
year.
know. Oh my god, I feel like we're old yet so young at the same time. Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, maybe my brain just decided to hit all of that for me.
I feel like
But
because like I remember scolding you so hard. I think you cried.
yeah, I did. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
you did.
yeah. Oh my god.
Wow.
This little intervention session, ah.
Yeah, very.
But I guess there is a silver lining that came to it lah. I mean, I admit myself that I guess I didn't really at some point after SPM and shit, I really just wanted to focus on my own journey, like identity and all that, because I never really got the time to before. So yeah, I think of course I think I admit I was a bit selfish because it was really unfair lah to King and the other moderators since some of our server members were very very naughty at the time, huh?
Yeah. Very. That's why like
So
Danya.
yeah, I was that one neglective dad who just walked out of the
Oh my.
door to get some milk and never came back. Yeah. I admit my mistakes, my children.
Aw,
Children.
baby.
Oh.
Oh man, oh man.
Oh, yeah, I
What?
had to admit that my mistake was like also not really like pointing out earlier, but like it just happened to be like wrong timing, and also I was like blasting her nonstop because I was too angry.
Wow.
So I also apologize for that.
Yeah, eventually, like King and I just talked it out as usual. Just kept some time apart for a while, and then eventually
Mhm.
we
Yeah,
made up. You know,
Yay.
yeah.
hey,
Happy
Yay.
ending. Good story.
woo, sunshine and rainbows.
Sunshine and memories.
Oh, very nice. Mm.
Where we at again? Uh,
Anyway,
anyway.
Anyways, I guess it's time for personal favorite all-time moments in my
Wow.
Andori. Woo!
Who wanna start first?
woo.
Go.
Ceng lah, I dah banyak cakap.
Yeah. Okay, let me start first. Why you have to be all time moment? Um, I'm such an indecisive person, but
Okay, Libra.
shout out you. Um, um, for me, I would answer Mandori meetup during Comet Festa 2019. Remember those time where we can go out?
Oh
Oh, Comet
yeah,
Festa
Yeah.
2019,
Comet
shout
Singapore.
out. Let's talk about before the actual meetup. We planned the banner. It
Oh
was
my
King's idea.
goodness. Yeah.
It was also the formation of staff member, right? Um,
Mm-mm.
yeah, we designed the banner, the
Yeah.
flyers. We print.
Oh my god, I remember doing it during SPM.
Yeah, you multitasking.
Oh
Holy
Yeah.
shit! How do you handle
yeah.
that? Seriously,
Yeah, I
how
was
do you
doing
handle
everything like I went to like Hassani to like print out the banners and print out the posters, print out everything. I was like also DMing you guys. I was also studying for SPM, and luckily I got very decent results. So I'm probably proud of myself.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the flyers, and I still have the bunch of flyers in
Oh,
my
me
place right
too.
now.
Me too.
Wow. So,
No, I can still
uh,
remember the big ass board that
Oh
we
yeah,
yeah, who have
brought
it right
around
now?
the.
it's me. I still have it.
Oh, wow.
It's still big. It's
Okay, that's good
never
to hear.
broken. Yeah. Mm.
So first day, wow. First day we get to meet partner. Is it our first time meeting him? What else did we do? I now vlogging the
Oh
entire
my god,
session.
yeah, the iconic video.
Vlogging the
Oh
chaotic.
god.
I
No,
remember
looking
the
back,
Hello
it was
Happy.
a
Hmm?
pretty. To me, it was pretty shitty because I was like using literally two Android phones, like one my Oppo and Isati's Oppo. Imagine vlogging with Oppo phones. That was like a pain in the ass. But it was
Yeah.
really nice. I got to record every moment that, not every moment, but like most of the highlights of
Highlight. Yeah, we still
the
have the
Myandori
video.
meetup. Yeah, though
Mm-mm.
it's still on
Mhm.
YouTube.
Put the link below.
While we have the link, we can talk about the Neso Tower. We came outside the exit entrance together with the video
Oh
with
my god,
city
that is a
together.
video.
Chaotic.
So anyone interested in what happened, the chaos and the demonic rituals that happened during Comic Festa 2019, you can just
I
watch
can.
while we ramble in the background.
Mm-mm.
So we came near the exit entrance with all the Nesos. People pass by looking at us like, why are these kids? Shout out to Nas for all the Neso.
Oh my god, yeah, he bought like a
Luggage.
luggage, right? Damn,
Luggage.
we
Bro,
stand.
luggage for one. He had to carry around this in this hot weather.
Yeah, such
That's
effort. Oh my god,
that's
we stand.
seriously. It was pretty.
I feel
We have
like he
our
brings a whole luggage of Nessus during
yeah
every meetup.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
yeah
the Snowflake meetup and then the Comic Fiesta meetup. My
Yeah, the
god.
snowflake meter. Oh my god.
yeah the arm power.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
And then we go around the hall from one end of conversation center to the other end, passing out those flyers. And then if we saw any Benjin cosplayers, he pass it to them.
Yeah,
People
oh my
came out to
god,
one, yeah.
shout out to Sherry for
To
cosplaying as
Shari.
Rinko. Shout
Yeah,
out.
pretty.
Very pretty
Yeah.
Rin Rin.
Very
We
pretty.
stand.
get shout out by Benji official account on Twitter.
Yeah, that also like, oh my
That's
god, we stand. Mhm.
yeah,
Can't wait to see
pretty.
the new one.
Yeah, can't wait to new one
Yeah.
day. Fingers crossed.
Hopefully it's like not the first. I mean, sorry, not the last proper
Last
CF
and last.
meetup, please.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
We go around the whole KCC, and then it was lunchtime. If I'm not wrong, it took an hour to decide where to eat. You know, seriously. For those who joined us that day, was hot. Then afterward, we gathered around at the park. There was like a booth, like how do you call it? Booth where we also gather our so and then we had our first ever ice breaking session
Oh
introduced.
my god!
Remember?
Do
Remember
you
who cried?
Oh
remember?
yeah.
You remember I cried? Oh my god.
Ooh, beside me. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wait, why did King cry again?
I
And then,
don't know. I think I was like overwhelmed because there were so many people.
yeah,
It's like people from Yonder actually meeting each
yeah.
other. I'm like introducing ourselves, and then I was caught in 4K. Like I think someone recorded me crying.
And
Mm.
so
And I
everyone
remember like,
introduced themselves. Yeah,
yeah.
everyone introduced themselves. To be honest, seeing that moment, how it went from just two people creating the server out of in the midnight, and then it went to Comet Fiesta. Everyone introduced themselves. There was almost 20 people there introduced themselves. I was
Yeah.
overwhelmed as well. That moment, that specific moment made me think that this server is actually meant more than just a server, more than just a place to hang out. It really
Yeah.
mean a lot
It
to
was actually a family, more like a family,
yeah,
a community.
yeah, family of
Yeah.
Please,
community.
you guys are
Yeah.
overwhelmed. I still remember Kyo blackmailing me, as Ron mentioned in stage BC text. Like, Aina spinning around 3 times, yelling, "I'm gay." I can't believe.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, you
spending three
actually
times.
did. Yes.
I will never forgive
Yeah,
you guys for that.
I can do. Mhm.
Yeah, for real. So glad.
Okay, and then remember the nene chicken?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
yes. Mm-mm.
It was okay. So the money for the nene chicken, it was from our fundraise. We had
Mm-hmm.
it months before the Comet Fiesta. We have extra money. It was
Yeah.
originally for banner for and flyers purpose. We have
Mm-mm.
extra money, so we get to nene chicken dinner, get around. We belanja everyone there. It was wow, a nice cap off for that day, really.
Aw.
And
I'm
then
glad that
some
was like
people
your
to
favorite
DJ.
moment.
Yeah, thank you. And then day two, not much. Was we have some smaller group that the first day, but it was still fun as well. We went a lot of booth. For talking about the booth, I think we came in the chat telling each other if there's any booth selling Benji merch.
Oh yeah, I
Is there?
remember.
Is there any
I think there
booth?
are like some booths
There
that
was,
sold
yeah,
Backstreet merch, like I think Chronicle with the
yeah,
stickers.
Chronicle.
Mm-mm.
I like his artwork. I still have a lot of. Mm, I
Yeah,
I want him
same.
to visit here again. I think
Moon.
Chicken. um. So yeah, that's the most fun I ever had. The most
Oh.
in any comic fiesta. Possibly the most in any meetup in this server. It meant a lot of. It meant a lot to me. I also cried that day due to another server
Yeah, at Nene
reasons.
Chicken.
Uh-huh. Small funny story. I thought I lost my king blade.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but then I found it back lah. So I cried earlier. I didn't. Because I
Yeah,
misplaced it in my bag. It was
such a Libra thing to do,
such a
honestly.
little thing. This
Got the reject.
clumsy, and I cried for it all for.
No
I cried,
reason.
yeah, in front of Nachi and then in front of King. And then
Yeah, I was like,
after I cried,
ah.
I found a big mind came blank. Oh, so
Like, oh
that's
my
it. My
god.
favorite moment.
Shame. How about you, Aina? What was your like favorite all-time moment in Yandori?
For me, of course, CF 2019 was
Yes.
the most memorable moment lah. But I also focus on like the small details during the first few days, not the first few days, first few months of being a Miyandori. Remember when
Oh,
general chat was always so lively and people was always spamming and like we had to even go down into
yeah.
cooldown mode.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And we had this one, okay, I think I remember. We were in general chat and there was Kyo and there was literally like everyone like, who was always the active like members always participating in discussions in general chat and all that. And I think we played this one game where we were supposed to continue each other's sentences.
My god, yeah. Oh my god.
There wasn't even an official event. It just like out of nowhere. I don't
Yeah.
even know who started it.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
somehow it will always end like Shang bottom or something.
What the heck? Yeah, oh my god.
It's in
That's a
pain?
match.
Oh
It's
my
a pin,
god.
really?
Really?
There's, blah, blah,
Oh
blah.
my god. Ako is Ako, yes. Tomo is from a big B who go. Oh my god, it's actually pink. Pin.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I love about Myandori because there's this everyone just passes the vibe check, you know?
Yeah, everyone just had like the perfect vibes in my opinion.
How about
Damn.
you, King?
How about me? I think my favorite moment was definitely. I mean, there's a lot, but for real, the ones that stuck to my heart a lot is like the Mandatory stay at home week for me.
Ooh.
But then again, I also agree with you too saying that CF 2019, and also I'm gonna elaborate about the stay at home week. Like, from my perspective, it was like really chaotic, and also I got to like talk to like a lot of people who somewhat had the same interest as me, because I remember like people who joined the competition like Run, and also I don't remember, did Q join the competition? But yeah, I remember some people who joined and they were like just being all gabra, being all panicky. It was very
Yeah.
funny. And also to see like the participants in the singing competition. It's so nice. I was like, I realized there's like a lot of talented people, in this server. Like, oh my gosh, shout out to all of you, honestly, because like each and every single one of you has like this potential or like talent or like something. And I'm glad, like, in a way or another, it was like something that I realized, like, oh, I realized that I can write. That was like
Um,
the exact moment for me, like, oh, I can actually write, because I always had this fear of like finishing my whips, my work in progress, especially for my poetry or like my fanfics, because I had a fear somehow
mm,
of, like, but me
character
and the
development.
yeah, character development things, and me and the stay at home really helped me. So yeah,
Mhm.
that reminds me, I actually do have like a 12,000 fanfic pending. I haven't finished it yet. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. Yeah, but so stay tuned to that. I'll release a fic
Ooh.
when I'm free. Hopefully, I'll finish it
Soon.
this year soon.
Next month.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Next month. Oh my god. Hopefully. And also one of my favorite moments, like in real life, is definitely snowflake,
Snowflake.
snowflake, snowflake. You can tell I'm like dying right now. When it's the snowflake meetup, it's like the biggest Mandarin meetup in my opinion, next to the film live meetup. Because that meetup was special to me, because a lot of people got to know each other. We got to play games. Like suddenly, while eating our shaved ice cream, we were also playing Uno on the table. For those who sat with me, I think Aina sat with me. Shang sat with like Fuyumi and the others on like a different table. We were playing Uno and like card games and stuff. It was so fun. And I remember Batman like kidnapping my Akone, so I took a lot of pictures of it. It's so fun. And like the
Oh
teacher
my
session,
god.
especially like
The
watching.
picture session.
Yeah,
The group picture session. Oh my god. That
yeah,
was
right.
so nice.
I remember you like trying to balance your DSLR like many times.
The Neso as
Um,
well. Wow,
Yeah,
and there
shout
a
out
was
lot
to
of
a
possible
lot of people, can
looking
yeah.
at
there's a
us.
lot of us, surprisingly.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find the picture.
I think it's
Ooh.
on my Instagram. Hold on, let me find it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember it. It's so nice. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of passerby looking at us.
Yeah, they were
Okay,
like,
all
what
the
are these
Neso.
kids
What are
doing?
these kids doing?
Exactly, for
But
real.
who cares?
Exactly. Wait,
I
let me
mean,
share my.
who knew that we actually got the, how do you say, the chance to actually meet up like that in a
For
mass
real.
amount of us? I can't believe that we actually got to experience that lah before the
Um,
pandemic.
yeah.
For real. Oh my god. Wait, I'm gonna post it in
Mm.
VC types.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all the meetup photo dumps. Actually, they're in a Google Drive. Maybe we'll share it later. Shout out to Yaya for like making the whole Google
Yeah,
Drive.
shout out
And
to
also, you can
and
follow my Instagram. Follow my Instagram. What am I saying? Stalk my Instagram for meetup photo dumps. There's a lot. In my story also, there's like a dedicated IG story highlight for Mandarin. So do check that out also. So yeah, that's all for my personal favorite all-time moment in Mandarin.
wow, we
God,
have a lot for the
yes,
moment.
for real. My gosh. All right.
Mm.
So on to the next
Okay.
category, perhaps. Let's talk
Okay.
about our current feelings about this server. Our beloved guest, Aina, would you like to start first about how you feel right now about the server,
Mhm.
Meandering?
Sure, sure. I mean, I'm not really that active nowadays, so sometimes if you guys notice, I always use Mandori as like a search engine if I
Oh.
can't find anything on.
Question channel.
Yeah, question channel.
But I'm always asking like, oh, what's the how do you drive a car manually? Oh, what's the
Yeah,
best laptop stand? What's the best? Yeah.
Google who we stand Myandori.
Yeah, I mean, because I just come to you guys because I really need a third person perspective who's not like a robot, a search engine. Because real people give real reviews on certain products. So yeah. Other than that, like okay, current feelings, like back to the point. Um, I think I'm in a neutral state towards Myandori as a whole. Since I haven't been really active, I haven't really felt the sense of community as I did back then, not during the first and second wave where I was still active. But
Mhm.
to me that's okay because like we change over time and like all these changes are unavoidable anyway, and maybe someday, like God, if God gives me the chance to fix back the relationships that I've had with the members in Yanduri again, like I would definitely take it. But for now, it's just I really need to focus on my life and shit. So yeah, I would once I have the free time, I would really try to, how do you say, compensate for the times that I've missed out lah in the server. So like TLDR, current feelings are, let's say, really missed Meandori, being in Meandori. But yeah, I'll just wait until the future till I get the free time to reimburse the contributions that I've
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, I totally get that feeling also because like I feel like all of us have like our own separate paths and our own things to do. Maybe not most of you, but I can appreciate and understand Aina's sentiment towards Mandarin because I also feel the same way. It's like especially Aina because like I know her. I mean, she's my best friend. She's really busy and all that, but I know deep down in her heart. Why am I calling you out? The fuck? Yeah, like I feel you still. It's good that you still appreciate Mandarin and still miss the moments that we all had in the
Uh,
past, right?
yeah. I still acknowledge Mandori's existence lah.
Mm. Yeah, that's good to know.
Good
Mm-mm.
to hear.
Yeah, good to hear. Because honestly, even though like some people also like you don't really spend time in Meander, it's still part of you. It's still part of us, because without Meander, we wouldn't become the person we are today. Honestly.
Yeah, true.
Mm. For me, like Mandari is not really a place where I visit often anymore. That's why I said like, I relate well with Aina because I also have my uni things to do and all that. I mean, I do have the free time, but I really need to take like very minuscule breaks so that I don't go insane. But I always visit Mandarila when I have the free time with meaning. Like for example, I'll just like hop on like genre and see like I like going to like certain channels, like for example, like questions because of Aina's random fucking questions. And sometimes I also answer. Oh, shout out to Amma because I've noticed that Amma always asks really interesting
Yeah,
questions,
really
like
interesting
about the
question.
RPG and like whether you prefer like KFC or like my. Wait, no, Pizza Hut, Domino's or something. There's a lot of questions, so shout out
Yeah,
to you, Amma. I hope you do
shout out.
more. I love it. And also QOTD because technically
Oh,
I'm also handling QOTD in a way. I do give Sheng some suggestions
yeah,
or that
yeah.
like the recent personality QOTD questions were all by me actually. Some other places like also sometimes I'll go to Argo base, Bandori base to see what's
Yay!
going on. Yeah, I do visit them. I know what's going on. It's just I don't point it out. And also photography, tabe, monogatari about food because that's I mean who doesn't love food. We all love food.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Oh,
all in all, it's just like I casually visit the server. It's just that I don't talk as much, and I'm sorry for that. But it's like what Aina said, if I do have the free time, I will memang confirm visit the server and talk to you guys because I still love you guys. I still love the place and I'll always bring it up whenever like people ask me about myself. Like I'm not shy or ashamed to admit that this is MYANDORI. MYANDORI is a Malaysian Bank community server on Discord and I'm the owner of it. I'm the admin because it's always been a part of me because like if it wasn't, why would I like not archive any of my Instagram stories about Meanderi because
mm.
it's part of me, and without Meanderi I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be like the person y'all know like girl boss or whatever. So yeah, so it's yes, I have to admit that a lot of things happen in the server, and I was like very affected by it. And also, it's something. Nevertheless, I wouldn't detach myself from the server because how could I? I still love it. So yeah,
Mm.
that's my opinion about my feelings. Yep. Good
Oh,
times, good times.
yeah.
How about
Okay.
you, Shang?
Me. Current feelings. It is still a place that I will visit every day. It's basically the first few thing that I do every morning. I wake up. I mean, I have to because it's my task. But I don't see it as burden lah. I mean, there are some days where it feels burden-ish. In this, with how the server are, I don't feel stressful. I don't know. I still love this place a lot. This server meant a lot for me.
Mhm.
Um, I matured a lot basically. So if you guys try to you guys can search find the earliest message from the day I joined. How I was, you can tell. I matured a lot. Thanks to this server. I still love this server. For as the day passed, I think I took on a role of a big brother role for most of you. If you guys agree, I hope.
Of
I hope
course,
so.
of course,
Uh,
of course.
for the younger member, I hope I could be like a good brother, role model for you guys. For the older member, I hope I could be. I hope you guys can teach me as well. I'm still young, so I have a lot of things to learn. And aside from that, still as usual, I guess. Shout out to you. I still remember that nickname. That you gave me. Only yeah. No.
Say it,
Okay.
Shang. Say it.
No.
Say it.
No. Aside from that, same as usual. No, I'm not gonna say it. Only for
See,
you, me can do it. 'Cause
God damn
me,
it.
ha ha ha. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's about it. For the current feelings we have toward this server. On to the next part. Okay. Dedicate a message to the person we were 3 years ago and our hopes and dream
Oh my
for the server.
god. Oh my god. Okay, so
Ooh,
who's
let's
gonna go
start
first?
with Aina. Go.
Let's go.
Hey, yeah. Okay. I guess what I would say to the person I was, the naive teenager that I was 3 years ago, I guess, yeah, I am very proud and impressed of her for being able to come up with the idea to unite, local Bandori fans to actually initiate it lah, you know, like actually take action in, reaching that kind of unity between the fans. Other than that, yeah, I just want to bonk her a lot for being so naive and cringy sometimes. Yeah, there's not much sentimental words that I would say right now. Cause yeah, yeah, that's all I would say to myself lah, as of now that I can think of.
Mm.
Oh, very nice, very nice. You have any like, hopes and dreams for MYANDORI or something?
Hopes and dreams. I just hope that Miyandori maintains its position, that the members inside it macam, consistent lah with their energy and participating in whatever community engagement events that we hold. Yeah. I hope it doesn't die down in the future.
Mm, Faham, faham.
Mm-mm.
Thank you very much for your hopes and dreams and your message. That was actually very nice. Short and simple. Very like you. Next, maybe Shang, you can go first.
Okay, so me dedicate a message to me. So hi young Sheng. I'm still doing fine. Don't worry much about anything at all. Just be yourself. Regarding this server occupation and then, friendship and whatnot. You're doing good. You should be proud of yourself. Yeah, Yang Shen, Gamba. You're doing
Oh,
well. Yeah, me.
that's so cute.
Mm. Hey, hopes and dream. The other side of me, um, probably want this server to be like back then, the early days, but it's never going to happen again. Um, that's selfish. That's a selfish thought to like, because we have to look forward and whatnot. It won't be the same basically. So for how much the server meant for me, the future of the servers is scary. Basically, I'm scared. Um, Not scared, but I'm worried. There are times that I worry about how the server will go in the next 2, 3, 4 years. But that just means I gotta work harder as a admin, as a friend to you all. Um, I hope you guys can help me as well. Other than that, hopes, dreams. I want to held another meetup, a huge meetup in future. I really want to. That's it's a part of Mandarin that I really like, and also fundraising. Another fundraising. We, me and King talk about it. Not
Mm-mm.
sure what is it going about, but I promise there will be another fundraising soon. If not soon, later, one day, inshallah. Um, yeah. Um. So TLDR. I don't see the need of for this server to grow as much as fast as we want them. I just want the server to be nice, wholesome, friendly. The interaction among you all are more important. That's what I treasure the most. I don't need those big numbers. I don't need those partner servers. Oh, talking about partner. I actually kind of want to partner MYANDORI with Argo server. Eh, it's
Wow. Good luck.
but maybe not right now because I want this server to be like more stable.
Accepting
Uh,
of
Yeah,
Argo. Yeah.
yeah. I'm. I hope I can work on that.
One
Probably
day,
just yeah.
inshallah.
And yeah, that's it. So lepas this on to our king.
All
Uh-huh.
right. So my turn. Huh? All right. So message first, right? Why is mine long? Okay. So dear Izati, dear King. Wow, you're alive. Congrats. Yes, I was 16 and a lot of things happened to me back then. I mean, I'm glad. I would like to thank the 16-year-old me for making the server and like not giving up on anything. And also finding that the people she loves and realizing that there are people who, love you as the way you are, whether or not it's like, Izati or like King. Because in the end, they're both the same person. Please don't have like another identity crisis. Yeah, and like I would like to say you made it. You literally made it in life. I mean, not really much of like how do say this? How do I put this? It's like you didn't I bet that if I told you that I've achieved a lot of things in life and Meandori is the way it is, you wouldn't believe it like in a positive manner. So thank you for not giving up because I will also not give up on myself and also Meandori, even though I may be a bit apart from the server itself because well I've commitments and also in real life stuff, personal stuff. But in the end, don't worry about losing fandom or losing a connection to like your online friends because like it's still gonna be a part of you. So don't worry about feeling a bit less about liking something. Don't worry about like not having a brand, however, because right now people know you as the person you are and the things you love. So don't worry about it. Is that even a message? I'm not sure what I'm talking about actually. Hopes and dreams. First of all, I hope Meandering to be like a sanctuary and place for people to grow, especially the members, because like let's face it, especially like to the OG members like me, Aina, Shang, a lot of people, especially that we've grown here, we've found out more about ourselves, and it's honestly a server that I think that has cultivated people in like a lot of aspects. There's actually so many to list down. Like I'm proud that the people I know here got to be more confident about their talents, about their skills. I'm proud of the people that actually they do know what to do in life and what they want to do, what kind of uni they want to go and all that. But it's okay for those who don't know yet what they're gonna take in life, as in for example, the most easiest thing I could say is like their career path or like university because like you can take your time, don't worry about it. And I'm so proud for the people here who actually learn how to talk to more people and like open up because like without Meander we wouldn't be able to meet each other and meet the friends that you currently have and also the circles you are currently in. And also I dream for the day that we actually somehow get to hold a really big meetup for ourselves. It's like even bigger than the snowflake meetup. And also I hope to be very organized about it. Like, oh, let's have a proper ice breaking session, fun stuff, fun food and all that because we deserve it for real. We deserve it
We deserve
for
it.
being such good friends and such a nice server to be in. Like yes, what I said just now, there's a lot of problems that happen, a lot of personal things and all that, but regardless of that, it's still mandatory, despite that. Meander is still Meander, and I'm so proud of all of you, even though you may not know me as well, and I may not know you as well, because to me, I'm proud of people. I'm proud of you that's breathing, staying alive, and trying your best to like be yourself and find the person you are for real. And like, yeah, do something extra, like conventions, like hopefully we get to like, somehow collaborate with Comic Fiesta or any mangaki or any convention. Let's start small first, like ideally I would aim for Comic Fiesta, like those podcast sessions that they have in their apa namanya server. I would like to join that one day.
Mm.
And also maybe, who knows, more in real life stuff, of course, when Corona dies down and all that. And I don't know, just because this is like, generally a server for weeps, it doesn't mean that it's all like, idle talk and drilling over waifus and husbandos. Like, yes, we drew over like anime characters, we drew over VTubers and all that, blah, blah, blah. But we can still be, proper, sane humans, people basically, while having your obsessions with your favorite characters and Oshi's versatility. That's what I want. And to bring your personality of liking something that's fictional into like in real life. It's also like, yes, you can be like lantapi and all that, but I know that some people who do have like restraints or like certain uncertainties when they want to talk, like, oh, I actually like anime and all that, because sometimes I feel like people are also peer pressured into liking anime, especially when, not to throw shade at anyone, but I feel like it's true, because like a lot of people like are now into like Jujutsu Kaisen, Demons, that it's somehow becoming like a trend. But like, I get it, I guess, because I was also peer pressure into like watching back then. There's like free Crocona Basque and all that. But I
Yo.
yeah, but I hope for people to like have fun while being weep and being yourself. There's nothing to hide, nothing to hide. I mean, unless you did
Mm.
something wrong, but still, nothing to hide, no shame, no fear. Don't be a pussy. I know this is really recorded live, but I don't care. Yeah.
Um,
And I also want young people to realize that or like anyone especially, that always a home that can be created. And I want people to like realize their potential, because without Meandering I wouldn't be able to realize that I can lead. I am actually very capable of doing a lot of things in real life. I'm very capable of basically whatever I did in Mandarin can also be applied to like situations in university, work and all that. So it's also a soft skill. Indirectly, you can have soft skills in this server. I'm talking the reason why I'm addressing this realistically, because like I know that some people here, or maybe in general, don't really have a good grasp on themselves, because like identity crisis and COVID really makes you think about a lot of things. Of course, you have like all the free time to have multiple episodes of who you are, what are you going to do in this world, and all that, blah blah blah. But like, I hope Meandering can at least contribute to the fact that you are capable, you are talented, you should be proud of being yourself, breathing, that you like. There's you never know when you're gonna find opportunities for yourself, like for work or like talent or like anything lah, basically. For
That
in
was
real life,
really heartfelt.
I've
do
always
time.
remembered it. I also want like I said, a very huge coordinated meetup. I just want to like talk to each other, have a nice session, like because like we are able to meet in real life. So I want to know that aspect of you as a person and not just online.
Mhm.
Because I've noticed that these weren't the case during our like, previous big meetups, like Snowflake meetup and the Finland Live. We didn't really get to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I really want that to happen. And yeah, that's the end for my hopes and dreams and message. Oh my god, it's so long.
Sendu.
Hi.
Um,
Sendu. King dan Sendu berpisah
ah,
tiada.
we should be compensated for the sendu. Then.
Ha.
I feel like King basically answered for us about the lessons that Mandori had taught us
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Lemao. No problem, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think
Okay.
one thing that I would like to add on, sorry, Sheng, if I'm interrupting.
No, no, no.
I just yeah, I completely relate to what King said, but to me, I think Miyandori in a way kind of really got me familiar to how significant online friendships are, because like sometimes people, there's like this general stereotype that, oh, people you meet online, not all of them are good, they're shady, suspicious. But I don't know, just by being in Miyandori and being able to meet them in real life just proves that maybe I should put more faith on people that I meet online. Like people that I meet physically, is they're not necessarily, you know how do you say, as nice as the people in our server are, like
Yeah, I get
when
you.
you're in the server, you come here with common interests. You already have something to relate to already, like you're on the same
Mm-mm.
level again. So yeah, in a way, it did help me in terms of widening my connections with other people, since I really like meeting new people anyway. And yeah, I think from the technical aspect pula, yeah, I got really familiar lah on how to use Discord, because when I first started, macam, what the hell is this? What the hell is Nitro? What the hell is a channel? So yeah, that's my perspective lah. To add to what King said.
I just realized that being part of Mandarin realizes, wow, my English is so bad today. What is wrong with me? Anyways, being part of Mandarin made me realize that interests are really important to have. Like something that you love,
True,
finding
true.
something that you love is really important. Doesn't matter if it's like a hobby or like a person you love or like anything really, because like I feel like loving Roselia, loving Mandarin, loving Aku, it just made me realize that I am, capable of liking stuff, capable of enjoying things. And I realized that I am capable of being loved by people because like Mindry helped me a lot in my self confidence, and shout out to all you guys lah when I rented in emotions about how insecure I was being like an admin, like was I being a good member, was I being a good admin, blah blah blah, was I being even being a good person. So like
Mm,
shout out to you guys lah for helping me along the way because like because of Mandarin I realized who I was and who I am I capable of loving, that kind of thing. Having interests are fun. You get to talk to them, you get to bond with people, bond with people over your interests, like what we're doing right now. So it's very nice.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I think we can move on to the next topic we are going to talk about. Before our Q&A session, basically, this is the last topic. So
Mm-hmm.
it is what has Mandori taught us. I think I can start first.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I joined Mandori during 18, 19, whatever. It was, I think it was the age that most people discovered outside world, really, after their school, SPM and whatnot. Um, so Miyandori consists of a lot of different member from different kind of background. From there, a lot of soft skills lah. Basically, I learned how to interact with a lot of different member. So understanding people from those who are different than you and whatnot. Even with this podcast, this is my first podcast. In the process of organizing this, and I learned a lot basically. Um, Donation drive as well. That how to contact our donation and stuff. The email stuff, whatnot, HR thing, PR thing,
Mm-mm.
whatnot. I learned a lot from King about those
Thank
stuff. Yeah, shout out to King.
you.
Yeah. So yeah. And oh, by the way, handling kids in like general chat and when it was chaotic is a great skill to learn. You should, you guys can try. That's it for me.
I can see
Okay,
why. I
how?
guess because like you're also you're dealing with retail, so that means you're learning how
Oh,
to be patient.
yeah.
How about you,
Okay.
Aina? What did you learn from Yandori?
I think I already yeah, I already elaborated just now.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
other than that, I okay, I had another point in mind. What Myandori taught me is that what? Uh, um, you know what? I'll just like retweet whatever King and Sheng had said. I like the last words that I would like to say is that I guess I remember the times where like the emotions channel
Mm-hmm.
was quite active juga lah. I don't know if it's still active now. But yeah, I really appreciated how some people treated Rendering as a safe space as well for like anyone to share their emotions or whatever. So one thing that I learned is that yeah, like just because you're friends with these people online or virtually doesn't mean you can't relate to them emotionally as well, you know? Like the people behind these screens are still people, and that's the one lesson that I learned lah.
Mm.
One of the lessons that I learned.
Mm-mm. Sure, I agree. Because I feel like, especially in my generation and Aina's, that we we grew up believing that all everyone online is like a bad person, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Thank you for sharing that, by the way.
You're most welcome.
King. Let's
My
go.
turn. I think I elaborated a lot during my Sendu moment. But yeah, just to TLDR, I guess a lot of things like how to talk to people, soft skills, having fun, internet culture, especially Discord, because like during back of the days when I didn't know how to use Discord, I wasn't familiar. I didn't know pinging people was a rude thing to do.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was just like paying people. I didn't know it was rude until like I don't know someone pointed it out. It's like, hey, you can't do this. I'm like, okay, fine.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I guess like a lot of things that me, Aina, and also Sheng already talked about can be applied in like the real world as well. You just never know what you did in the server can be something of use to you. It's very beneficial. It's like what Sheng said lah, like donation drive and all that. And what Aina said is like being familiar with the internet culture and stuff. It's just like you can actually use this in university, at least for my part, because I'm taking public relations and like most of the things I've done in this server, I can just easily put it in my assignments, put it in my written works and like my projects because I feel like it's not because it's limited to my subject, but it's also what you need as a uni student. You need to know how to like be a leader. You need to know how to like work together with people, how to organize events, and especially if you want to like I want to be specific, it's like how to organize fundraising events, how to contact people and all that. So besides teaching Sheng in a way on how to do that, I also learned a lot quite myself and whatever I learned in my university, I just bagi tau Sheng lah, like, oh Sheng, this is how you handle HR, this is how you handle PR and all that. Same goes to Aina lah. So yeah, I also learned a lot in from Aina because if I'm not mistaken, you're part of this volunteering project, kan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned a lot, especially from you. All right, so I guess this
Okay.
is all. Just
All
like we
done.
have the Q&A session.
Okay. Q&A.
All
Let's
right, let's go
go. First
Q&A
question.
session.
By Ara. Have you guys ever had any had sorry, my brain I started. Okay, so have you guys ever had a problem with me being here since I got till now? No, not really. We love you, Ara.
Yeah, we love you,
That's
Ara.
really it. We really love you from oh my goodness. Hey.
Our
um
Vietnamese sweetheart, Ara.
yeah.
So true.
Thanks for being a judge for the competition. Thanks for the con. Thanks for actually bringing people together with your con. I noticed that I like I I like your interaction with the others member. You became a part of us. We didn't expect this at all. But yeah, it happened. We love you.
Yeah, we love you,
Thank you.
Ara. Thank you, Ara.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Next, what is your honest opinion on just SoloCon in general as an admin and as a member? Hmm. Sweet question. Okay. So as a member, they're great. SoloCon. Whenever someone had a SoloCon, it's wholesome to see their confidence. It is actually pretty scary, especially if you're first timer, but doing it in front of people, audiences, it's nice. Though as an admin, I might like it if we maybe not officially lah, but I think we try to limit the application as in when someone apply E1, the same person can apply for the next con
Yeah.
for the
So I have to
stage.
like take turns lah, basically.
Take turns. Yeah, take turns. So we want a lot of people to join in. Different people joining in. King Con went, by the way.
No, no King Kong, no King Kong.
Yeah, I just want different people to join and have their own con. Yeah. So that's it. On to the next question. Okay, this is a question by Ching. What is the biggest problem you encounter when modding the server? Hmm, it's for me personally lah. So it's I don't know how to decide when and how what when we encounter a problematic member in particular on how do we deal with them. And there are some instances where because of this we delay it long enough that other people got too uncomfortable and got into their other circle. That happened. I kind of regretted it that we didn't deal with it quicker. Even when others, there's like 4, 5, 6 people DM the moderation team, hey,
Yeah.
we are being uncomfy with this particular person, particular member. Yet, um, the moderation team, me really, just we giving too much the benefit of a doubt as even when the evidence is so obvious. Some of them it could have really taken quick action. I think yeah, most of you could know who I'm talking about. For those who don't, they just leave it.
Eh.
Yeah, it's a regret, but we learn it. Other than that, yeah. So anyway, kids, if you have problems in the certain member, just DM us if you don't know how to like deal with it. Settle law. Don't like settle it. Other than that, setting aside for moderation stuff lah.
Mhm.
When I work. Wow, I have a pretty long work hours compared to others.
Yeah, that I
And
was
yeah,
pretty.
I don't think I have much time for myself. You can see even like the activity status. You rarely see me play any game.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, gacha game, Steam, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should take a
Um,
rest for real.
that's
Can we all take a rest?
we
Public
should.
holiday.
Fingers
Yeah, and
crossed.
then what Blen say mental problem. Yeah, sure. When for
Yeah,
me
mental problem also
personally,
can.
yeah, mental problem is okay. Mental problem like mental health, like or
Better.
you have like any questions, like regardless of uni or mental health or whatever, just ask because I don't mind. I would be
Mm-hmm.
very happy to help you, especially when I have the experience or have the knowledge. Then why not? Apa salahnya, you know?
True, true.
And yes, satu
Di
belakang McD.
situ belakang McD.
Mm-mm.
We couldn't promise if we can solve your worries, advice, but we will try our best.
Yeah,
Just
we try our
rest assured.
best. Mm-mm.
um, Next question by Chin. Why do you have the idea to make a Myandori shirt? In
Mm-mm.
short, we want something that we can associate Myandori. Thank you for everyone who contributed to this. Seriously, it was
Yeah, especially shout out to Sherry for
wow.
designing the render shirt.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you, Sherry. And thank you for all the logistic person
Yeah,
handling the
Manzi, and all
uh,
that.
yeah. It was really amazing. It
Yeah.
yeah, it was fun seeing this.
Yeah, very fun. Like I remember it was so chaotic also because like
Yeah,
we were
chaotic.
in VC like a lot of times and we kept discussing about the amount of t-shirts we wanted printed out and all that.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. In the end, we met at least an earning for it. Actually,
Yeah.
somehow we the moment
Got
that
profit.
I sold out the last shirt, it was so amazing, such a relief. Get to
Yeah,
sell
true.
all of
Like
them.
then we actually did it too.
We did it. Thank you,
Mm,
everyone who contributed. Thank you for purchase the MYANDORI shirt.
yeah.
And fingers
Yeah.
crossed for something like this in
Yeah,
future.
hopefully. Like who knows, like
Okay.
a face mask or something or whatever. You never know.
Okay.
Mhm. Right.
Let's pass
Next.
on.
I'll be taking over this one. So, questions by Tomo. All right. So, the first question is what usually goes on when planning for summer activities like the Meandering stay at home competitions and the competitions held during last year's anniversary? Every mod admin and staff members just gather in one VC to pitch out ideas on what games or activities to do for members. But before that, I want to answer Sherry's question in VC text. Didn't you say you don't want to do again due to how long it took them to sell?
Mm,
Yes, somewhat.
fingers crossed, somewhat,
Fingers crossed.
but
But I do have hopes for like you never know the next project because like back then it wasn't like very. I mean, it was organized, but like macam could have done better lah.
mm,
Now that we
doesn't
all
have
have
to
the
be
experience.
sell shirts.
Mm.
And so,
Okay, not t-shirts
mm,
lah. Maybe
maybe,
something that everyone can buy, like face masks. You
yeah.
know those fabric face masks, but
Yeah.
we'll pay you.
Mm. Not now,
All
of
the,
course. Not
not
now.
now, of course lah.
No, no.
Not now at all because stuff all
We
that.
all
Plus, you have work,
on
so yeah.
sheets. Yeah, we all have our own sheets.
Yeah, we all have our own shit. Tu kita buat bila kita free lah. Also, back to Thomas' questions. I don't think I need to repeat it again. So basically, almost every idea was mine. Most of them are my ideas. So basically, I would DM one of the members, which is usually Shang, or like the
Hello.
person who I want to like collaborate with about my really random ass ideas. Like, oh hey, do you want to do this at like 3 a.m. or something? So sorry for that, but that's how my ideas can be generated. It's always random. So most of
Mhm.
the time, Shang would say yes. So I'll DM the mod channel first, and then discuss with the mods, and then the staff channel after getting the mods approval, and also after laying down the basic information on what we're gonna do and also the plan. So it's honestly a chaotic mess, but it's organized also. So yes, we do gather in like one VC. We have a staff VC to like discuss everything and put them all in one master list of a document or like pin messages. It depends on what the project is. We haven't thought of like doing more projects, but we'll see. We'll see. And the second question, and what actually inspired you, fellow mods and stuffs, to start the first competition month last year, which is Mandatory Stay at Home? I think I mentioned it just now. It was Q who suggested, and we both just became so hype over it in DMs, and we thought it would be like fun because back then not all of us were in like university, especially like the 02 liners, and a lot of you were free actually. So you know what, why not just have like a mini event? And it thankfully it was a success. So thanks to those who participated and hyped up
Mhm.
the event. Next question. Any memorable moments in the server for the past 3 years, being meetups, tearing moments, and I mentioned it, yes, the CF 2019, Snowflake meetup. What else? There's a lot actually. Teary moments, yes, especially for my Determined Darkness, etc, etc. And honestly, I think one moment I want to point out that hasn't been mentioned yet is like the random karaoke sessions that we'll have. Like we used to like sit in VC and then we just like talk to each other, yell and all that. And also sometimes someone will like start singing and we all like mute our mics and we just like pachi 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 and all the glow sticks will come out, all the emotes. It's so fun to hear people listening and also singing. And I'm glad that's also happening. Like as of recent, I noticed that a lot of you are starting to sing, especially Shang. Shout out to Shang for making his first ever Shangcon. Woo! I hope there's more, please. We need a K-pop Shang Opera con or whatever. So if you guys have like cards or anything, just fill in the form and just random bullshit go, because why not, right? Why not? And that's all for me. I'll pass it back to
Oh,
Shang.
hello. Question by Shiori. First one. What made you gather staff members instead of keeping it to just a mod team? Um, we started this staff member idea during the planning of our Comic Festa. We talked about it earlier, the banner flyer things. I'm actually not there when it happened. I only joined staff member later next year, so I wasn't able to participate. So I actually would like to take this chance to properly apologize to the staff member. If it seems like at times we give up a lot of like work, like macam, hey, this is work, can you guys do it? Seems like a free labor, you know.
Yeah, we feel
For the
bad.
great work, I don't think we could ever properly compensate you for those amazing work with the design, logistic, and even smaller stuff as well. Um,
True.
helping out with general chat if there's any chaotic moment. Okay,
Yeah, like
getting subak right now. Okay,
oh yeah, but yeah, we feel bad because like even though we had like personal stuff meetups, like, it's definitely not enough. So like, come on, claim your free food when the coronavirus is over.
people,
Um, I would be glad. I don't know about Shang, but I would be glad to, like, treat you guys to a meal or whatever, or like shopping. Or I don't know. See lah. Let's go.
yeah, some member really great team. Um,
Mm-mm. Yeah,
Hero, for
stuff.
example. Love me, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Hero.
Let's go through the people in staff room right now. Mm-hmm. So okay, let's put
Who?
aside mods and admins because like that's gonna
Okay,
be
okay.
for another episode. So
Good.
wait, who wants to do it? Is it you or me?
Let me do it.
All right, sure.
Lawrence. Okay. For all the ideas as well. He contributed a lot, whatnot. During the early days of staff member, flyers, banners, helping us a lot with that. Hero, the one of the very few sane person. A lot of great idea will help us to organize alongside with King, Manzik. Um, thank you. First of all for the Snowflake meetup for belanja us to the VR thing. That and of course with the T-shirt, the logistic, finding us a place to print the shirt. Maka, the other very few sane brains that we have here. Thank you for the design advices that you gave. Um, next, Haru, thank you for the design as well. We add you back to the staff room. So, yay. And also, Sherry, thank you so much for the t-shirt stuff. Really happy and helping us to organize. Okay, I'm getting so bored right now. Okay,
Nangis,
okay,
nangis, nangis, nangis.
okay. Um, Taco, logistic person helping us to get the shirt after it was done. Tomo, the editor for our podcast. Thank you for the recording help, editing help. It's a lot of work to even with this, it's almost 3 hours. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so sorry. I'm gonna blunder you as well. Don't worry about it. Thank you.
Not
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Sherry is also recording. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, sharing. I'm so sorry for the backup. Okay. Okay. The rest moderation we leave it all another occasion. Part two. Okay,
But to all right.
next
So,
question. By Shiori, what are your future plans for Miyandori, either short or long term? Mm, we talked about this earlier. So TLDR, for short term, for me personally, big meetup, fundraising. Maybe if we get to partner with a Go server, haha, one day. Long term, I don't know how to answer with this long term. I think it's mostly related with how King answered about hopes and dreams. Just want this server to be there to even after years we still contact each other. Even if we're not in the server anymore, I hope we can still stay in contact. Okay. I'm getting long with that. Okay, so that's about it from the question. I'll pass this back to King.
all right. So next, we have a question from Ran. In your opinion, what makes Meander unique compared to other Malaysian fandom series? Okay. First of all, I'd say that it's something to do with our members, honestly, especially with their exposure and also their personalities. Like, I feel like it's really hard to find people like you guys online. So, like, till there, we're very open minded and also we're pretty functional adults, I'd say. Like, we're not useless. Simply put, we're not useless. We're also dependable as much as in real life as how we are online. Like, for example, if you met me or like basically Shang without having Meandering as a medium that we've met, like we just I don't know how would I meet Shang, like maybe through Remax and tiba-tiba bercakap macam tu gitu. Like if Meander there exists, I think you'd still see them as like a nice friend and someone you can also talk to in real life. That's how special we are, honestly. That I noticed that in some communities that of course that the media you consume is going to be a big part of your convo because you actively enjoy it and all that blah blah blah. But for us, I feel like you can just put any random topic in general chat or in real life meetups and we can just still function. We can just still come up with like a lot of conversations. Honestly, that's what I find really nice about this server. Yeah. So passing it to Aina.
All right. So I got two questions for directed to me from Maka. Would you still consider the server a boundary server? Well, right now I feel like the the central focus of like us connecting together as boundary fans like kind of diminished over time, and instead like we just have this more developed sense of community lah, like family things, so yeah, that's like, we have this relationship that's not only subjected just because of our love towards the mobile game. It's something more than just the game. Yeah. So that's my answer for the first question. And second question, are there any regrets that I've had from managing the server? For me, I guess I kind of regret missing out and not being able to always be present among the moderating discussions and the chaos that took place whenever I was absent or didn't use Discord as much. Yeah. So that I hope that answers your questions, Maka. And I'm so sorry guys, but I it's getting really late and I don't really wanna disturb my roommates any further. So I'm gonna have to excuse myself early if you guys don't mind.
All right, we don't mind. Of
Fine,
course,
and then
you're
Yeah.
living at hostel.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I wish I could stay longer. But yeah, it was a really nice session catching up
Mm.
with you guys, being in the server again for more than an hour, more than a
also,
minute even.
So thank you,
also,
Aina.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'll be leaving Pasar. Alright. Good night
All right, bye
everyone.
bye. Good
good night,
night. Love you.
Adrian.
Bye bye.
Okay. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
wow,
Hey.
that's it for the Q&A.
Yeah, that's it for the Q&A. Is there anything else we should talk about? Something?
Hmm. There are some, but we're gonna leave that for
Yeah, let's leave that
second
for the second episode
another.
lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
When
Okay. So we actually have this is pretty recent idea. So me and King, we're going to have we're going to unwind for this. It's good. For all the Sendu serious topic.
yeah.
So this is a rapid fire question for the me and King.
Mm-mm.
We don't know the question, so
Yeah,
if
we don't know the question.
that specific person can list out the question right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. We only have like 5 seconds to answer.
Let's
So,
go. Okay.
so
What's your
what's your
favorite
favorite
number
number?
and why?
Oh my god.
Um 32.
Uh, um, one.
One. Why?
One.
Why?
Okay, why? Because like, I want to be number one.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm.
for me, 22, it really relate me to a lot. To 22, one. I like the number. Pretty
Oh,
nice. Okay. No, someone,
describe
okay.
yourself.
Describe yourself in 5 words.
Who was first?
And
Me or Cheng?
King.
Why
My brain
me? Oh no. Okay. All right. Is it time's up or something?
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
5 words. Girl boss. Yearner. uh, wait. Fuck. It's like it's 5 seconds. Girl boss. Yearner. Passionate. Determined and loving. Yeah. Yeah.
wow. Wow. Me. Oh, yeah. By the way, the question are provided by Kilo. We asked him to prepare the question beforehand. Anyway, me. Bottom, mature, brother, easygoing, and everywhere.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. All right.
Um,
Next question.
how do
What
you
the heck?
start with that?
Okay, how
Wow.
do I start my day? Basically, I wake up, I brush my teeth, I bathe, I don't eat breakfast. I just straight away open my laptop, check my emails, check if I have any Google Classroom stuff, and open Discord. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I don't eat breakfast. How about you,
Oh,
Shang?
okay. For me, I almost always barely got enough time to. I wake up very late, so wake up, shower, change my clothes, and then just rush to my train like a anime protect. So
Wow,
yeah.
Shang with the bread in the mouth. Yeah.
No, I don't eat breakfast as well. Only
Okay, pog.
coffee.
Bestie
Okay.
things. Same.
Mhm.
Gang.
Okay, next. When are you most productive?
Midnight.
Mm, morning. Mhm. Okay. What's the first thing you notice
Ah.
about someone when you meet them? Wow.
Oh, their voice. Wait, does it
Um,
count voice?
it does count.
Okay.
For me, their eyes. I don't know. It's pretty telling. Who is most likely to speak on it?
Oh my god. Yeah. Kiro, I fucking hate you.
I hate you.
Me, it's
Come,
me.
give me permission to strike Hero right now. um,
Yeah, it's definitely me. Shine never forgets birthdays.
yeah, and
Mm-mm.
never. Oh wow, he's willing to do weird things for Pauline. Define weird thing.
I feel like it's Shang. I don't think it's
Mm,
King.
yeah. Okay, I think it's me as well.
Yeah.
Just want to
Oh my god.
wow.
Uh,
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 I,
uh.
I feel like it's me.
Yeah, I feel like
Sorry,
it's Shang.
sorry, Aki, but most likely gonna be me.
Yeah, it's definitely Shang. I won't be late.
What
What's
thing that
something
you
you like
like
doing?
doing?
Um,
For me, watching dance practice.
I see. For me, like, I guess, looking at my crystals,
Ooh,
mm-mm.
new
Manifesting
hobby.
stuff.
Okay, next question. Last. Why do you say you can pick there? Pick what?
Why me? You can pick.
Oh,
Oh, five.
either
Oh,
5 or 10. You
alright, Shang, go first. Your interview question.
But I hate you, Kiro. Your interview. Um, 10 years from now, maybe open a business, maybe very don't know.
Mhm.
King.
I feel like me and Shane personally discussed about this actually. I feel like I'll still be single, sadly. Sadly. I'll be probably a CEO of like a PR firm, inshallah. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So that's it for all the
All right. Thank you,
rapid
Kira, for
fire
providing
question.
the
Thank
rapid
you.
fire questions.
Okay,
All right. So I guess let's end this podcast, right, Shang?
yeah, that's almost the end.
Mm, yeah, I would
Almost.
like to say
Mm.
thank you to everyone who has tuned in for like the whole 2 hours plus. Okay, so I'm gonna like have a shout out for the ones who are in here. We have Ama, we have Glenn, we have Vivi, we have Ran, we have Meandering we have Ara, we have Irfan, Kyo, Manzik, Haru, Tomo, Sherry, Ching, and okay, wait, this is a new member. I just noticed in the introduce yourself part. It's okay, Dar. We have Wiles and also Fuyumi. Yeah, and Hinatan is
Oh,
gone. Yeah, thank you, you guys, for like staying until the end. I really appreciate it.
okay.
Mm.
Thank you guys for joining the podcast.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining
Yeah.
podcast. For those who have missed the podcast or want to like have another listen, do check our Spotify and also our YouTube channel and also follow our Meandering Twitter
Oh,
account.
any announcement? Okay, go
Oh
on.
yeah, announcements of course. First of all,
Mhm.
don't forget about Phantom Iris free
Okay,
concert for
live.
Halloween.
Yay! If you're
All of
an
us
Argona
are
with project
gay.
fan,
Yes,
let's go.
all of us
If you,
are gay for
yeah,
Arthur.
yay!
Arthur. Yeah,
It's on
so
their
don't forget.
official YouTube channel. Go.
Yeah, go to their YouTube channel. And also don't forget Roselia's Bang Dream episode of Roselia 1 and 2 movie, first and second, sorry. It will be streaming on the 30th of October and you can stream it anytime once you've bought the tickets. So please do support them.
Before we leave, it would be fitting for us to do me and King to do the introduction line.
Oh my
You know
god,
the.
yes. Okay, do it.
I will start first.
Yeah, sure.
1, 2, connect. 안녕하세요. Chen Lida, thank you very much for joining the podcast. Bye bye.
Girlboss, Gatekeep, Gaslight, 안녕하세요, King Umida, Yuri Mandori leader name. And thank you so much for joining our Mancast. See you in the next episode. Bye!